Well, this is a continued um, entry regarding this time Chapter 6 Unit Objectives. One of the things that we sometimes let fall through the cracks, regardless of whether we're organizing information, using visuals, doing putting together tables and figures, and the same thing orally when we're presenting information. And this has a lot to do with presenting information on the web, any e-communications. Guys, it's so important to know your audience. Now, to begin with, there are two different types of audiences. There is your intended audience, the individual that you are writing or presenting to. Those are the individuals for whom that communication was originally intended. But we also have unintended audiences, and those are audiences that may receive secondhand the information which was originally presented, or they may be pardon me, individuals who are viewing at a later date anything that you have printed that is part of any e-communication, that is on the web, that is on Facebook. Always remember, once it's out there forever. And if you're not very clear about your original message, individuals at a later time, unintended audiences, may misconstrue what your original meaning was. And guys, we've all seen it happen on the news where people can be selective about the snips that they take out of a conversation without presenting the whole story. By the same token, please, just as a matter of your own safety and protection, when it comes to Facebook, don't ever put anything on there that may jeopardize your family. For example, unintended audiences. A picture of you playing in front of your home with your street number and little children. At that point, who's to say that someone who has some type of nefarious plan now knows where you live? By the same token, putting a thing out on Facebook that says, oh, by the way, the entire family's heading off to Jamaica for Christmas vacation. We'll be gone from this date to this date. Well, that's like sending out an invitation to anybody who wants to, unknown to you, stop by the house. Be careful about your unknown or unintended audiences. The second part of this, guys, is that when you're presenting to your intended audience, know who your audience is. Now, knowing your audience doesn't mean, oh, I know those individuals. You have to look at it from the point of view that you can identify with that audience. You may be presenting to an audience of all your neighbors. You know those individuals, but you want to make sure that your message, that what you are presenting, is designed in such a fashion and holds the content that helps them get your meaning because you've identified with those individuals. In other words, you've put yourself in their shoes. One of the keys to this is the concept of sincerity in any communications. it's honest, it's truthful, and it's of honorable intent. Those are the three most important things. Be sincere. And to be sincere, you're going to be honest, truthful, and honorable intent. In other words, you're doing it for the right reason. And this, in addition to making for great communications, this is what makes great leaders. By putting yourself in those other individuals' shoes, by identifying with the others, you're recognizing their value and their contributions. And that's what great leaders are made of. Thank you guys, and you have a wonderful day.